I'm now going to look at applications of sequences and series, and I'll start with the compound interest formula. Now here is how the compound interest formula is written. Amount is equals to principal into 1 plus r over n multiplied by nt. Now I'll explain what all these guys mean. So I'll start with A. So A is the amount of money accumulated after n years. So the amount of money Now, this amount of money includes the interest. So, includes the interest. Okay. P is the principal amount. And what this means, it's the initial amount you borrow or deposit. So, the initial amount R is the annual rate of interest. So and we usually write it as a decimal. T is the number of years the amount is deposited or borrowed for. So, number of years. Okay, and then what else? N. So N is the number of times the interest is compounded per year. So these are the meanings of these variables that you can see from this formula. And I think you'll understand them better when you look at some examples. So let's look at some examples and see how we can apply this formula. So this is one example. A person deposits $1,000 in an account which pays an interest of 4%. Now APR means annual percentage rate, annual percentage rate. Some books call it percentage per annum, so it's the same word as per annum. I'm sure you've seen this before in your previous courses of math. So that is our yearly percentage rate, compounded quarterly. Now, compounded quarterly means after every 3 months. So this means after every 3 months, which basically means that your money gains interest quarterly in a year or 4 times in a year. So your money gains interest 4 times in a year. We know that a year has 12 months. So if it after every 3 months, that means you're going to gain interest 4 times in a year. Okay, assuming the person makes no additional withdrawals or deposits, how much money will be in the account after 10 years. So let's try and identify some things here, or parameters that we need to plug into the formula. Now remember, our formula for compound interest is amount is equals to P into 1 plus R over N to power N multiplied by T. So let's see. Our P is equals to 1,000. Our rate is 4% per year. So this is same as per year. What else do we have? And by the way, this 4% can be written as 0.04. Now, we are told that this is compounded quarterly, means that our money gains interest 4 times a year, which means that N is equals to 4, because it's 4 times a year, and T is equals to, this is after 10 years, so T is equals to 10. So it looks like we have everything that we need for the formula. So let's just plug everything in our formula. So what we'll end up with is A is equal to 1,000, bracket 1 plus, our rate is 0.04, divide by 4 to power 4 multiplied by 10. You can simplify this as 1,000 into 1.01, because that will be 0.01 plus 1, 1.01 to power 40. Now, if you plug that in your calculator, you should be able to get 1488.86.